On Tuesday, January 24th, John Magnino, a junior studying political science and economics, officially kicked off his campaign for Dane County Board in District 5. As you campaign, what will be your focus issue-wise?
Yeah, issue-wise, I think there are a few that I'm really going to touch on. I think the biggest one that is, it's not particularly an issue for the Dane County Board, but it's one of the biggest issues facing students is how they're going to be able to get out and vote and get their voice involved with their government. We've seen voter ID laws that have gone into place that effectively make it much harder for students to vote in some ways, and it's not impossible. We need to get that idea out of the student's head. It's just you need to go to Union South, get your student ID, your new voter ID, and get to the polls and vote. And so we're going to be going out and we're going to be registering voters, getting them the information that they need to vote, and making sure that they have their voice heard on the county board and throughout government as a whole. And specifically with issues on the Dane County Board, environmental protection, we have two beautiful resources that are Lake Mendota and Lake Monona and the rest of the Yahara Lake chain. And we need to make sure that those are clean, protected. We need to really implement and bolster the environmental problems, the environmental programs that we have now to address the environmental problems that we've seen throughout the community. We also need to make sure campus is safe. It's a very safe place to be, and we need to make sure that it maintains the funding to keep it that way. And on top of that, there are a number of health and human services that are always looked upon by conservatives and other people on the board for cuts, and we need to make sure that those aren't cut. Those are really fundamental programs for people's livelihood within the Dane County community, and we need to protect those and make sure that those continue to have a really strong tradition in our community.
For the Badger Herald, I'm Grigory Kenetsidis.